Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Fade Mainwood podcast. We're back for another one, y'all. It's kind of working out every 2 weeks. Let's go keep that schedule right now. I'm here with some of my very close friends, brothers, confidants, um, the peanut gallery guys who keep me accountable. Sometimes they're my punching bags, sometimes I'm theirs. Um, yeah, it's not going to be a super long show. Really, it's going to we're talking about trailers. What's the latest and greatest thing out right now with the trailers? What's coming up? We're going to take a ride over to the sports lane, the basketball lane. We have our resident expert, DRW. He's joined us. I know it's been a while, y'all, but he's back to get some great takes in his using his analytical skill. And then we just talk about music. What's on the playlist? Um, and what recently came out, what we listened to, what's staying in rotation. Even it's summer next week officially. So we talking about songs of the summer, the vibes, what you listen to, what you ain't listening to, what made it to the song of the summer, what didn't make it. We're not gonna get into all deep, but we'll talk about it briefly. But let me introduce the fellas. Well, they introduce themselves. Let's go to Torrey first. What's up, man?
How you doing? How you doing? I'm glad to be back. Welcome back. Um, it's gonna be a good pod. I'm ready.
Thank you, sir. DRW, how you doing, man?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I feel like every time I come on here, it's like a where you been? Where you going? It'll probably be the same time like that next time too. But I'm here today, so let's go.
Hey,
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 that's all that matters.
that's what I like
You're
to
here
hear.
today. Okay.
Yeah.
Facts.
Be sure when it counts.
Hey, that's the way he showed up today. We had to push the time back a little bit. He's a little sour faced, but guess what? He here. He settled. He got headphones. He got the cameras on. Looking good. Got the her shirt. Where's her at? Where's she at?
Hey,
You seen
she
Hey,
her?
is on. She on Instagram with her best friend cooking, not in the studio, in the
right.
kitchen.
She
And
said she living life. You gotta live life. That way you can make music.
I'm fiending.
I
Just
I
you
almost
know.
like, did she have a baby? But that's LMA.
She didn't have a baby.
Her just
I
living
mean,
her life.
if she want to come out with music too, I'll take it.
Oh
Me
no,
too.
I mean they both
I
on
think she just
deck.
dropped that.
LMA did drop like a 4 pack.
Yeah, she just dropped something.
Yeah, she
Okay.
did drop a 4 pack. And since let's just roll right into it. What are y'all listening to? I've been on both of y'all on repeats lately.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
I pulled
what?
mine up just now, just to kind of see.
Hold on, let me do that too, then,
I've
because
been
I
on
don't know.
both of y'all on repeats lately, and I even making this the playlist podcast. I took a little bit here or there. If you're not familiar, the pod has a playlist. It's updated weekly. Things that I'm listening to, things that are new, things it could be old stuff, new stuff. What I'm looking at it right now. We still got Pink Panthers up there. Tiana Taylor came out with a new song. Long time. She killed the BET Awards performance. I'm glad she's back. That's amazing. I recently saw Corinne Bailey Ray in concert here in Durham, and so I had to add her on the playlist as well. Bow Wow, Chris Brown, Use Me is still on there. Coco Jones is on there. It's a number of people. What y'all been listening to? What's on y'all on repeat?
Let's see. I got some Brent Fayez,
Okay.
all mine. Good class song.
Uh-huh.
The new JID work. I keep that in rotation.
Me
It's a good
too.
running song, good active song. I'm hopefully sometime it can get some more play on the outside. 'Cause I feel like the song that can work outside.
Hmm.
So hopefully I can get some more moves. Key Glock,
Yeah.
uh like his new album. Well, I like the songs that I like. So I wouldn't say I like the um and that's got some of course some Cole on there.
And who else?
Got to stay on there. Some little
I
babies on there.
I see one person in song. You have to fully disclose what's on here.
Which one are you talking about?
The fourth one.
Oh my God.
First of all, that's classic. Kanye West all falls there.
Okay, thank you. I just want to let be full disclosure for the people that's on your own repeat.
I mean, that's old Kanye. That's
True,
old Kanye.
true, and that's about how I've been treating the theory. Is like You gotta double down on old Kanye
Dude,
and
that's
fight
it.
against new Kanye. Don't get mad at me for listening to Kanye's old Kanye. You gotta double down on the good stuff.
Also, this part next door is not because of me. This is for the kids. Because also you gotta remember,
The kids.
as a teacher, I have a playlist for my classroom, and so I allow the kids to request music, and this is a song that they request.
Why are
What
Set,
they?
what part next door song is this?
make it to the morning.
Hmm.
Come on,
And
teacher.
what grade do you teach?
I teach seventh grade.
Okay.
See, it's
And
yes,
my
it's
question,
Hey,
Your Honor.
kids, it's parents,
hey,
but
I'm
also
hey.
adults have responsibility, and you are
It's the edited version.
the cover alone.
I mean, they just
Uh,
listening. They don't see the cover.
So you don't take it as like even just take notes like, dang, they requested this, they listened to this. That's crazy.
Sir, that is
You
on the
advocating for it.
sir, that's on the safer side of the stuff that they request. If you, I can go to the classroom playlist and you be like, "What is going on here?"
Nah, we don't want to go there. Nah,
Exactly. Because that
nah.
classroom playlist get a little, it get a little wicked at times.
Clearly.
And I'll be,
YK Osiris, I see you.
and I'll be sure to tell her like, "Look, hey, I can't play that. I'm not playing this class. I can't. I'm not
Yeah.
playing."
Now, this other guy, he has a lot of familiar stuff on here. Now you also got some some cousins on there.
I have a great explanation for this. So my kids are waiting for the
Explanation.
summertime.
Yeah,
I connected my Spotify to Emery's TV. So they be playing,
yeah.
they play whatever. Like, I don't never heard of this. I don't know what Dark Theft. I don't know Lil Tech. I don't even know his music. And it's number 5 on my repeat. Now I play Devil's Alive, Get Jiggy, Zeddy. I like that song.
Me too.
Also, the kids put me on that. Fairy, never don't even know what this is. Who
Oh,
is
you know
my
that? Oh, you
AP?
know that? This is a ticket song. She's a fairy. Uh,
Okay, okay,
she a
okay.
fairy. Uh, with a
Greedy, give me a
fairy
hug.
in
My
the name.
Savages, that's me. Wale up here, the curse is gifted. I went through a whole Wale phase. I talked to Fidel offline about when I was running. I was like, for Wale, his catalog is
One question before you get too far away, because I already gave Javon the business. But your kids are listening to Dark Thoughts, and you have no idea what Dark Thoughts are.
okay. I don't know.
Come
I don't know
on,
what it
Dad.
is.
Come
Hey,
on. Look at the
Hey,
I have
cover.
hey,
no clue.
you can't throw stones until you got the house. Okay.
And I'm
So
not trying to throw
I don't
stones,
know,
but
but the cover is a what I look to be. It's a biracial or ambiguously racial person, with a tattoo on his face, blonde hair, white woman. I don't or I don't know what it's about. I don't know. So,
Dark
no clue.
Thoughts. Oh Lord,
Yeah.
I gotta protect my kids.
Uh, I got some peekaboo up here. I got Summer J Cole to Summer. Don Tolliver, you know that's not me. I don't. You know that's not me.
You don't like
Well,
Don
I
Toliver?
would say I don't know that y'all like
No,
Don
I
Toliver.
don't. Don
Really?
Tolliver is I feel like I had a conversation with you before. Don Tolliver, Disney Right, Autumn. I don't fuck.
Like not his last album, but the album before that one, I got several songs on it that I played multiple times.
I'm just uneducated and unwilling to educate. So I guess I'm like, what's it called?
So it could be good music. You just
It
like
could.
I'm not.
Like I said, I don't listen to it. Yeah, it could.
I'm not. I don't want. I don't know, and I don't want to
And
know.
I don't care to know. Exactly. You feel me? Yeah.
Hey, at least you honest. At least you
Yeah.
honest.
I do love
And
honesty. We do love honesty.
Hours of Silence is gonna be on my repeat. It's gonna be on there for forever. So
Yeah, I
that's by
mean,
Drake.
I love to see talk up on there.
We got Jump Out the Face by Meek Mill and Future.
Yeah, throwback. Okay, I support that. Under the Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, support that.
In my alone. I like The Devil's a Lie. I play that now. Like when I get in the car, I press it. I don't know. It just
In the
I
car,
don't
so
know. It's like yeah.
I love to see Big X getting love.
Yeah. That song blew my mind when he found out he was actually sleeping outside of his apartment.
said what? Said it one more time.
In the song, he's describing the situation,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end of the situation, he about to kill his girl and the dude that she messing with. But he wakes up and realizes that he's in the parking lot because he fell asleep on the way home from the club at 2
Mm.
a.m.
Oh. Oh, I know the song. I know the song you're talking about. I got you.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
Um,
Also, yes, because I know something.
Now, like I said before, best summer ever playlist is back. 200 hits, over 200 hits. I'm only adding more. I'm only crafting it. Um, High energy, electric feeling. We starting off with A. Marie, but we got Tiana Taylor. We got some Prince on there. We got, of course, GNX. We got Doechii. We got who else? I added some more last night. Throwing it back a little bit. B2 Wars helped me a little bit, where it's like, okay, let me go to these legacy 20-year artists. I got some Nicki on there. Got some Cole, Ashanti. Do y'all have a song of the summer yet? Is there a song of summer? Is there candidates?
I have a, I have a, I think that, I think that Glorilla song is gonna be song of the summer.
Tipper? No,
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 that
no, no. Typer.
type, yeah, I think that song gonna be the song of the summer.
How's gonna be
Because
song
it
of summer?
already,
I don't
even
like
before
it.
the video came out, it already had like a lot of
It's
buzz.
the girls loving it, and
The
the girls
girls
making
and the girls,
vibes.
it's like, and that's before the video even came out. Or so,
Yeah,
like they were still in the off the, I think Coachella was she first performing it. They were still in that and doing videos just off that snippet. So now they got the whole
yeah.
song. Oh yeah, it's about
They
to go
love me
crazy.
a chocolate dark skin nigga, but got
It
it in the
is
mud.
touching the
See,
streets. I know a lot of people like it. I don't care for it, but and it's not even a
making
bad
them
song.
plays.
But okay, got that song Typa. Any other? I think one song I'm putting there, and I think it kind of people want to play it out, but it's not gonna go anywhere. It got to be Boots on the Ground. Boots on the
Oh,
Ground
oh yeah,
is
that's gonna go.
the
That's funny.
song
It's
of the
rodeo
summer
season,
so
baby.
far.
It's
Yeah,
rodeo season.
like
So
I
go ahead.
said, some people are kind of wearing it out, but overall, like the pros outweigh the cons. The people that's not wearing it out, they having a good time. They
Yeah,
enjoying it. I like hearing it out. I'm good with it. I'm down with Boots on the Ground.
yeah.
Uh,
I got to learn the moves. I ain't coordinated enough.
You do. I learned them for like a week and then I forgot like half of it. I learned it at like a conference. They had a line dance class, but then it's
Oh.
different when you get out in the wild. Yeah, you got.
with with people who actually know how to do it for real,
They be
and
like,
like you
move,
try to
I
nigga.
think
remember it, and they just know it
I think
by
song of the
memory.
summer gonna be that Zeddy song. That song.
What's it
What
called?
song?
Get Jiggy, Zeddy song. The Zeddy
Who is this
song.
person? Is this a person? Who's the
He's
person?
on the summer playlist, but they don't know who he is.
Yeah, it's a TikTok song. It's Get Jiggy. I don't think it's a song. I think it'll be in rotation though. I think
Get
I think it'll be
jiggy.
in rotation. Even though I do think
Jiggy.
there is some
Oh, okay,
room
okay, okay.
and Gorilla could finesse her way here because I do think there's some room for more entries. But we like I said, summer starts on the 20th. That's next week.
Mhm.
Um, just
Worse,
officially.
I think no kid gonna make a resurgence also.
Just had to say it. He couldn't help
Had to.
himself. He could
Nah.
it's not
Hey, you
even
got it.
no, we're not even listening to it like we was. Like
It's in
we're
his vein,
listening,
baby.
but
He
not
got to
like we
That's
say
why I
it.
was.
said. That's why I said it's gonna make a resurgence.
Nah.
I know it's a downfall, and I'm saying I think it's gonna be
I
a
mean, it is a
resurgence.
song. It is a song. It is an outside song. So it is a. So that makes
I'm
sense. If you're
just
gonna hear it, going to
like that's my logic. That's
if
my
it was gonna
logic.
make if it was gonna make any kind of real push, it would be during the summer. And
It'll
then
be right now. It'll be
If
during the summer.
did they ever shoot a video for that?
yep,
Yeah, yeah, they did.
2-3 months ago.
I would-
If he would have waited and shot the video now, give it that energy to come back. But
nah, he had to shoot a video when he had it because the steam was already dying.
I,
So you had to shoot a video. You
I'm
got
trying to think of ways he could throw some fire if he really cared. A remix will help. A live performance.
The girls gonna do it. I'm telling you, the girls are gonna do it for him.
it is interesting that he was not at the BET Awards.
Is it interesting?
I
It's pretty on
mean,
brand to me.
To me, it was more interesting that Kendrick was there.
Exactly.
That's the more interesting part.
That's interesting. I'm like, oh, he popped up for real. Shout out to him. And I think he ain't like Drake who known not to go. He's been there performing several times, but I didn't expect to see him at all. He popped
I
up.
mean, but I think it being in LA kind of like, like yeah, I go there. It's in LA. So
this is my backyard. I ain't gotta go that
yeah.
far.
Now if it would have been in Atlanta, I don't think it would have been.
Yeah, possibly. But I will say this: if the rumors are true and Kendrick is shooting a video to Hey Now, that will become the song of the summer. All right. If we get a video for Hey Now next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, resurgence, and we lit. Because I tell you this, and I'll be quiet because I can get on that high horse. GNX has not left. I'm listening to it like it came out yesterday,
But
and
to me,
most people are.
but to me, I don't think any of those songs are gonna surpass what Luther did. I don't think they're gonna be able to surpass Luther. I think Luther is just such a smash. Like it's gonna be hard for any
And
song to compete.
SZA is amazing on there. So it's like,
Yeah.
no.
I get it, but I think some of those other songs, those more down and dirty songs, like a Hey Now, I think people are just waiting. Like a Peekaboo. If there's a video for Peekaboo, I think we'll be saying Peekaboo all summer. Hey Now, I feel like Joker all summer.
1-800 call SZA.
Now we're on the podcast. When you say stuff, you have to be prepared to back it up. You
I'm just
can't
saying,
keep
one eight
doing
hundred
it.
call SZA. Luther is
Like,
everybody should dial
okay,
1-800 call SZA. Everybody.
okay, yeah, okay, yeah, good, yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say with that?
That's it. I'm just
Okay,
saying,
great,
everybody should call her.
great, because you're gonna
I
have
mean, if you
to
got
back
a,
it
he's
up.
saying if you got a big joker, why not play it?
Why not call her?
Why not play it?
If I'm cold, I'm calling her. Don, I'm calling her. Hell,
Yeah,
I might call her.
yeah, yeah. And let's transition. If you have several big jokers, a family full of big jokers, why wouldn't you call them Little Wayne? Huh?
Well,
You
one could say
call
they might not be big jokers no more. The niggas might not be big jokers.
they might not be. Oh, who might not
Hey,
be? Drake might not be a big joker anymore. Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
He might not be a big joker. Yes.
he's still no, he's still a joker. He might not be big joker.
We about to
He's still
find out
deuce.
because
He's
the
still
season's supposed to
deuce.
come out tomorrow.
He's still, yeah, exactly. He's still a big joker, Deuce. He's
Yeah,
still up
like
there. Even an ace, I give him a good ace, solid ace. Like
because
he,
my thing
I
is
don't know.
even the idea of like, oh, it's a Wayne, Nicki, Drake track. Niggas gonna be like, oh, I gotta go hear that. Just
Well,
off the
Wayne
strength
and
that it's
Nikki,
just
Nikki just jumped on the track, and it didn't. To me, it didn't really move the needle.
it moved the needle for me. Like, oh, a call was made. Nikki is responsive. It doesn't sound bad. It's not like a hit, but to
Exactly.
me, it's like, oh, okay, it's good. Like this is what I wanted. This should have been on the album in the first place. That would help you. But that's where I'm like with Lil Wayne. You got a team. You birthed some superstars. You created some superstars. Why are we getting this quality? Why are we getting what we got?
Because
Elephants
Wayne in
and
the dark room.
peanuts. He on them drugs still. And he on them drugs with some yes men who's like, okay, boy, yeah, yeah, that's fire, man, that's lit. And Birdman is still sucking his blood too. Birdman is
Oh,
still
I ain't know where you
listening.
going with that.
Yeah,
even that
he,
to me, I would have been like, okay, y'all just did this whole Cash Money reunion thing. There's like, hey, let's get because you tell me, oh, there's a song with Juby, there's a song with BG on it, there's a
exactly.
song with Turk on it. Like, oh, that's lit. We moving units like because at least even for like the older head, like, oh, this resurgence of Cash Money, like so that even that to me would have been like, oh, that's would have been pretty dope.
You know who I thought of? Like even people he collabed with before. Like you mentioned Shooter before. T-Pain. Where's T-Pain at? That's would have been a perfect person to call. And also, they definitely could go on tour together. Like I know they both doing separate tours.
Hmm.
That they could collab and do a great like that's a tour where it's like energy. Not saying I mean gonna try to make it to that T-Pain concert, of
Yeah, T
course.
Wayne. T Wayne.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. T-Wayne, like, where's T-Pain? And T-Pain is in great shape. He
And
could help you.
and that right there is what you just said. This is why they don't go together. Because if this a if it's T Pain and Lil Wayne show, for some the outsider would go, Lil Wayne is closing. But if we're looking at the shows that T Pain is putting on, if T Pain's show is anything compared to what he get at Coachella, Lil Wayne is not competing with that. So now we got the opener who is destroying the closer.
But Little Wayne should be smart enough and be take it kind of like a Big Sean finesse. Like, go ahead, close, please. I'll join in, but you go ahead and close it out so I can do what I want to do off base. I drink my Coke or drink my lean or do whatever.
I think
Egos.
I think Pushy was right. Flash out the fire. That's what we got now.
I
It's
agree.
unfortunate, but that's
This is what Andre 3000 was talking about. Like, I don't want to be looking crazy with y'all niggas being all old and talking.
Yeah.
No,
And to
he can
me,
still
as
rap.
I listened to the album, it wasn't even like he was rapping bad. It was just like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't really have nothing to talk about.
Yeah. No
And that's really what it is. Like,
motivation.
oh, you ain't got nothing to talk about. Like, oh, you can still rap. Like the ability to rhyme words is still there, but you clearly don't have nothing to talk about. Which is sad. It's like, hey, you just had this whole Super Bowl thing where you kind of felt slighted. Like I ain't listened to the whole album. I got through it, but I didn't. From what I heard, I ain't heard nothing about that kind of stuff or like how you felt about that. Is just your thoughts on it. Like, so we heard you, we seen you cry on national TV about it. But hey, let's rap about it. Let's in word rapping words. Let's see how do you feel about this situation where you didn't get to perform in the Super Bowl, blah blah blah, yeah yeah yeah. Not even as like a diss to Kendrick or just say like, hey, I felt like I should have got it. Let me tell you how I felt about it. Or, oh, for a long time, me and the Cash Money, we were not together because X, Y, and Z. Hey, you guys just did a reunion. Hey, let's talk about it. How you feel about it? Reunite with some of your brothers. Reunite with these people you ain't talked to in a long time. Like, hey, what are the things that are going on in your life as an older statesman that you can now talk about? One of your lead artists just was in a major feud last year from an outside perspective of a big homie, hey, let's talk about it. Like to me, these are things that could have been touched on the album, which I don't believe are touched on the album.
I agree with
That's
you,
just me.
but I don't
I
know
feel
when the
like
last time Lil Wayne had something to say.
I agree. And that's, yeah, I agree. Cause now you're asking for growth and maturity and being transparent because all those things he could
On
have
Home, like
easily.
that album. I don't know the last time.
You got a grown daughter. You got apparently you in some type of relationship. Like you, whatever. Also, you are 20 plus years in this game. I would love to hear your thoughts on the landscape of things. Yeah, I don't know, man. I
I would
think
hear him just want to hear him just say, "I'm tired." Just him being exhausted with being Lil Wayne or something, because that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. He was
I will say
tired.
this, and it's yeah, he do look tired. Like I don't think he get rest. Like that's a whole different theory. Um,
you need more sleep, boy.
just look in his eyes. They don't look like he. Uh, I do think it's some kind of reverse psychology though, because I did say how people are coming so hard at Lil Wayne for Carter 6. It's not his worst I've heard, but this mean y'all need to show more love to Carter 5 because I feel like Carter 5 could have got a little bit more love because those songs on there not his best, stronger than this, and there's some song like Uproar. That's a hit.
Yeah.
What's the other song on here that I really really like? Uh, start this shit off right with Ashanti. I love that song. He got good songs on there, even Dope New Gospel. Let It All Work Out. Another song, introspective song, that he's reflecting on his life, and his past. So I'm like, y'all show more love because I thought it was funny that everybody was like, Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. And then this come out, that nigga trash. He washed up, he trash. I'm like, now Lil Wayne's still the best rapper alive. Like, let's stop. He's still the best
The
rapper
internet.
alive.
That's the
No,
internet. The internet
no,
is always ready to
he's not the
murder
best
somebody.
rapper alive.
Oh yeah, he lost that a long time ago.
He's
No,
not.
he is the best rapper. Who else? There? He's the best rapper alive. I can't think of
Have
another.
you heard GNX?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've heard you in that
You're
classic album. I love it.
Have you heard My
you're
Delete Later?
When you talk about
I'm
rapping,
gonna say you heard some clouds. You heard that, yo?
I haven't
nah.
heard any. What are you talking about?
I'm saying when you press play, there's a nigga that's gonna
Yeah,
perform every time.
he's not the best rapper alive. No, and we press play on the whole album. And
No, I'm talking about.
You ever heard of Pusha T?
Let me. If you're playing like a freestyle or who's gonna do the best on the track, I'm still going with Lil Wayne. Like to me, Lil Wayne. When I say best rapper alive, I think about everybody say
the
hi to
persona.
Bob.
What's up,
Um,
Bob?
I think about Eminem too, where it's like technically proficient. Eminem is still top three, top
The
five for
skill is
me.
there.
Yeah, the skill to me, Lil Wayne is still that skill is still at a high level. When I'm like, if I gotta put my money on somebody, it
It's Joe
ain't
Budden.
it ain't Pusha T, it ain't Joe Budden, it ain't. And I love Kendrick, I love Drake, I love J Cole. I'm putting on Eminem or Lil Wayne or Twista or like niggas that can really rap. Okay, And Twister was, I know, I get it, but it's like
I
niggas
was,
keep
I
doing it.
you was going somewhere.
I
Hey.
just saw a clip of him rapping.
He said
It
rapping.
was good. Somebody like King Los, you know. Okay.
So I got a question. Do you feel like this helps or hurts the chances that we get like more veteran albums? Like, does this help or hurt like for Jay-Z to come outside?
I think it
I,
helps because they also know what not to do. Like, oh, if we're gonna do something, we gotta care. Like that's what Jay-Z always say. Like, I ain't just gonna come out. I gotta have something to say. I gotta want to do something. The thing with Lil Wayne is I think he can't stop. He just gotta keep going, can't mature. But I do think it helps because it gives
Yeah.
people what not to do.
Yeah.
if
And
the
especially with
target,
like you said, the feedback was such like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. And it was like the album came out on Friday, on Saturday, people was called the worst thing they ever had heard in their life. So it was just like the young and then young folks don't want to. The young folks it ain't connected at all. So like, and I know that's not Jay-Z's goal is not to connect with young people, but your music needs to be able to resonate with everyone. And can Jay-Z in 2025 make a music that resonates with everybody?
I think he can, but if we're counting on Lil Wayne to bring Jay Z out, like and put him in the booth for this album, it's not this album is not gonna make Jay Z say, you know what, I need to go do something. But if he didn't put no albums out when Nas was on his run, he definitely not gonna put no stuff out while Lil Wayne and just drop whatever he just dropped.
Okay, yeah. When you put it like that, I can definitely okay. You
I
definitely put it like
agree.
that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, yeah. But I'm not counting on anybody looking at Lil Wayne like, yeah, let's drop. Like,
No,
nah.
to me, I wouldn't even think about like him, like you seeing his lyrical ability, you want to rap. I just like you now as an older statesman, maybe you are maybe a little bit more hesitant to drop because you feel like, oh, I'm trying to connect, I'm trying to make music, or like what is your mind space of even trying to make music to a basically a whole new generation of people? Like what does that even look like for some of these guys?
Well, Slick Rick is back with a new album after what, 25, 20 something years?
What?
And the thing is, even with that, I got faith in Slick Rick. But even LL Cool J released an album this year. The album wasn't bad. He sounds good. He sounds like LL. I think I was kind of surprised, like even with Nas, that more elder statesmen. I thought more elder statesmen will produce and come out with music regularly. I thought
Yeah.
Nas really helped that with like, yo, I can make some hit records, classic albums in my second, third, fourth prime.
Mm. And to me, I think that's the part of it too. Is just like, hey, just make the music because the people who gonna listen to it gonna listen to it. Like whoever the people who look for the new LL, they gonna go listen to the new LL.
That's me. Slick Rick first album since 1999 called Victory.
Oh, Victory.
Yeah, it's fire. I'm with it. Shout out to Slick
Coming out
Rick.
tonight. It's coming out tonight.
Oh, it's lit. It's lit. Y'all still bumping that clips? Yellow
I listen to
diamonds look
some
like
more.
PP.
I'm waiting for the album to come out, brother.
I do need the album. I do because I listen to the song once, two, three times a week, but I'm like, where the album? I need it.
It's
I
gonna be
can't.
good. I think it's gonna be. There's gonna be a bunch of rapping on there. Uh, the Kendrick verse. I want to hear that.
Mm.
I'm
Just
excited.
to hear like I'm just interested to see like especially with Malice being out of the game for so long. Like in this song, he sounded good. But like, what does Malice sound like on a whole project? What is a whole project of like the clips together? Like, what does that sound like? Because he
His
been out the game for like what almost 10 years. He ain't really rap like that.
well, his name is No Malice now. All right. Let's
So
respect.
he stayed with the no malice.
Stay with No Malice. He's released a
Okay.
couple of little small things, but not. I don't think he's released like a full album or anything. Just rapping
Mm.
here or there. But yes,
Yeah.
he is No Malice. Let's respect his
Okay.
identity.
No, this yeah, respect his
Supposed to do
pronouns.
this.
You should know this teacher. Okay.
So,
No, I'm looking at this boy here. Get out of here. Uh, yeah. So let's go to Deontay. Can you give us a snapshot of the series of the playoffs? Who's playing? Is it the Vikings?
I
or
tell you what, I am
the
at my
Seattle
wits end.
Seahawks.
I'm at my wits end watching these two teams play. I don't understand how the Pacers are being successful in their endeavors into their pursuit of the NBA Finals championship.
I said
I
that
don't
last night watching. I was like, how
I
is
don't understand how they're winning consistently too, like throughout the whole playoff, not just this series. Consistently, they're overcoming odds. It's like you watch the whole game, but you're like, how did they come back down by 20? I watched the whole game. When did it happen?
The answer is Tyler. That's it.
But I don't want that to be the answer because I don't want it to be
That's
the
the
answer.
answer. You can. I mean, you might not like that answer.
And
That
it's
is the
crazy.
answer.
It's I'm in it, and maybe it's not computing well because traditionally the people who save teams, like your player's not gonna have 14 points and y'all winning.
You're
Your
right,
star, your starting team is not gonna have 14 points.
but
And
it's
he
not
had
just 14 points. It's 14 points, 10 rebounds. It's the dirty work. He's all like. It's not just him. You know what I'm saying? So
it's
that's
not
what I'm saying. Like,
and then it's I think it's the team because yeah, he might have 14 points, like 10 assists, but that's a backup point guard number two. That's old Chris Paul numbers. Old Chris Paul is not winning a championship. So how the hell is Allie Burton winning these games?
because when you need a bucket in the basket, he puts bucket in the basket.
It is crazy to see and
That's
watch
it.
here.
He's
Even this
probably hey.
last game, this is one of his. I mean, this is the best offensive game I've seen him play. Even though he scored 23 points, he had 11 assists, I think 9 rebounds. Um, uh, but his bench mate scored 25 points. But it was facilitated off of Hallie. This game I've seen it. His energy and late in the game is higher than everybody else's energy. So he getting all the loose balls. He's making all the fast. He's faster than everybody still. Like it's kind of crazy to watch, but
To
I'm
me, that's
still
called. You
puzzled.
know what I call that? I call that good game management. He said,
Yeah,
"Hey, I'm doing exactly as much as I
yeah,
need to do." So in the first
yeah,
quarter, if this guy's over here getting buckets, I don't need to get buckets.
yeah.
But when that fourth quarter comes and y'all need somebody who's going to make the shot, move out my way. I'm
And he's
taking the
going to
shot.
make it. He's going to
He's going
make the
to make
shot.
it every time.
And it's like, what? What the Hallie?
Hey,
What
man,
the
it's
Hallie
just.
Burton?
I
Hallie Burton.
think. I think also we're seeing a different. It's a different. It's a different league, and we're seeing the new league developing in front of our eyes.
That
You know
is
what I'm
exciting to
saying?
watch too.
We're
Yeah, yeah,
used
that's
to
exciting to
like
watch.
you look at LeBron James. LeBron James is big, he's physical. KD, he's really long, he shoot. But now it's like, hey, here's a whole team, and like we don't have like, oh, it's not like, oh, we got these superstars, these super teams. It's like, hey, we got two above average to great guys, and then a good team.
I think this will be ushering in. I think there will this fight series will bring back the teams in the NBA. I think the
Yeah,
superstars are going to still be here, kinda, but it's going to be the leader of this team who is a good team altogether. They play to get together, and he just the
yeah.
leader of the team.
And
Um,
you always gonna need somebody who's gonna be like you always gonna need that guy who's gonna take the last shot. You always need that guy.
yeah, but traditionally the guy who played the last shot also done took 30 shots in the whole game. Also, he took all the shots. But now it's like, okay, he gonna take the last shot because that's what he do. He take the last shot. It is
Mhm.
confusing to watch.
Yellow diamonds look
This
like pee pee. Well, that was cute. I'm glad y'all gave us a good insight on the basketball game. I hope the Knicks win it. Talking about the
is
real competitive league in this nation. The W is back, baby. Paige Beckers is back, baby. The Sky are not back, unfortunately. But them Sparks, those Liberty, it's been an amazing season so far. Deontay, Javon, what's been your favorite part of the season so far with WNBA?
I'll let
my favorite
Deontay
part.
go ahead
Yeah,
and
so
start.
my favorite part of the season really it makes me think about the parallel between the '80s NBA and this NBA. Meaning, and I mean it's like back in the NBA we had the Celtics and Lakers. Now we have the Liberty and the Lynx, or we got the Liberty and the Aces. Everybody else is kind of semi-important, but those are teams that's gonna go all the way. It's exciting to see that duality in the league. Um,
I don't want to cut you off, but I do respect your opinion. Can we keep it on subject? We talking about the WNBA, not the not the men BA. If we
what
can
I just say
focus, you brought in some
to
guys. Let's
to make my point. To make my
no,
point.
I'm sorry. I don't never really do this on here, but let's try to keep it
Oh my
to the women. But
Oh,
your point is
brother.
second. Thank you. Javon, what you think of the W so far this year?
From what I've seen, the girls are playing great. Some good ball being
The
played.
women.
The ladies are playing great. Some great ball being played. And I hope the sport continues to grow. And I hope I'm got some young talent. I'm looking for Juju. I hope she gets back healthy so we can see her back in the make it next year. Hopefully. Um,
Juju.
yeah, she got hurt.
Juju.
Juju playing?
No, she got hurt.
No, she got hurt. He said he hopes her that, but she can't come in the league next year because in college you got to play
That's why
3 years.
I'm like, she's not playing in the league.
Sir, I'm speaking to the future of the league, sir.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. You're talking about
I'm
the
thinking
president.
small. I'm right. You're right. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
I'm
small.
talking bigger picture, sir.
You are right. I am wrong.
Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? And I like what I'm seeing. Okay. And them girls, them ladies and women, they know ball.
And just
They
to go back to my point, like I was saying, the Lynx and the Liberty are dominating the league. Those two teams are dominating the league in the Eastern West Conference. 9-0, 9-1. The Lynx just lost their first game. Rest of man, no.
So
true,
basically, it's
but
them and everybody else.
Yeah.
no, I'm
Yes.
not even saying that. No, because
We
that Storm team is amazing. That Aces team is amazing. That Sparks team is amazing. As somebody who watches the game,
They have amazing
what makes
players, or as a
what
whole
make
team, they are
what makes
amazing.
the team what makes the team amazing? What is
uh,
the what makes them amazing?
the competitive nature of the games, how they are finding their shots, just even trying to work with team dynamic. They're not getting blew out. Now, some of them are
So
getting
is a
blown out for real.
so is a 4-7 team amazing.
Yeah. Any more
But what?
questions?
By what logic? But what logic? I'm just asking.
It's really
How?
early in the season. If you watch the games, they're playing hard. Several of them making really great shots. What are we talking about? We talking about who's 4-7?
Sparks are 4-7.
Who?
Los Angeles Sparks are 4-7.
No, I say 3-7 on one.
They're
Oh
three and
no.
seven. You gave them a
No,
little
no, I
extra
see.
sauce. You give them a
No,
No,
little
I
extra.
no,
see.
no, they're
Yeah.
4-7.
Well, they must have won today because on the official website it says 3-7.
Um,
And they almost
Either
like
way it goes, it's a
yeah.
losing record.
they whopped the Aces.
And the Aces are 4-4. What do you
But I'm saying you could be amazing and not have the best record, especially early in the season. Like if you watch the games, which how many games you watch this season?
maybe like 7?
Liar, liar. We do not lie on this podcast. That's the
I'm not
one
lying.
rule. I don't think you watched 7
I haven't watched
games.
it. I haven't watched 7 games in their entirety, but I have watched 7 games.
Not 7 little story things they have on the app. Not that.
I've watched 7 games. I've
Did you
tuned in for
watch
7 games.
last question on your personal watching habits? Did you watch more than 1/4 of these games?
Some of them.
How many games did you watch more of what quarter? I can't hear you.
3.
3
Yeah.
out of 7? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I like to go on the YouTube because you go on YouTube and be the whole game in like 10 minutes.
At least exactly. He could have. Oh, I watched all the highlights. I'm caught up.
No, I didn't do that. I
Real
watched 7
nigga.
games
Real nigga.
last
Yeah.
week, and I watched 3. I didn't do that.
Real nigga
And
alert.
when I get the alerts on my phone, I say, "Oh, page score 37 or 32, cool."
But
So
I'm just
yo,
saying, I'm just saying, when you do look at the stats and you look at the Liberty, which is 9-0, and then you look at the Lynx, which is 9-1, that is a clear divide. Like there's a clear separation being had already. Like I said, you are correct. Teams things got people get hurt, momentum, all that stuff is a factor, all that stuff is true. But as of right now, there is a clear divide between them two teams and everybody else.
Clearly.
I agree. I can see that.
And that's good. It's good. It's good. And I think it's the reason also those two teams are the only team that has continuity through the last 2 years of also.
Exactly.
But you still have to, it's a factor. It's part of the game. Trades happen, resigns happen, and you still have to find a way to feed throughout the season.
Injuries.
So injuries happen too. But right now, those two teams are making headway.
Yeah, everybody talking about the Sky, but I did not know that the Wings were 1-10. Like, I did not know
also
that.
a team that was newly constructed from the top to bottom.
Yep, that is true.
Top to bottom, and they have some.
There you go.
Go ahead and say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
They got some. They got some culture issues. Kind of like.
Speak to that? Can you speak to that more? Just,
please. Let me get you the highlight here so people can focus, dedicated on your face.
Yeah, I'm just saying. The camera on me.
I'm just saying when you say culture, I'm just like I would like for you to
when
define.
I say culture issues, the rookie like in the team is the hardest working person on the team.
Okay.
And that's evident. That's what I mean by culture. And like you can't have rookie come in and try to change culture when they're not respecting the rookie because rookie. You know what I'm saying? They have stars on the team, but Paige is the hardest working on the team.
False.
And she can ball.
Yeah, you're a rookie. You're supposed to work hard, but I don't know if she's working harder than DeJanae or Enrique.
A clip just came out last night of them not taking their night before serious and Paige coming down there and telling them,
go to bed.
Hey, we got a game tomorrow.
It's literally a whole video.
Y'all please get your together.
Go to bed.
And so you take that one little clip of them having fun as them not working hard as her.
I'm saying, hey, maybe I shouldn't be in a pool party when we're getting blown out.
And you're 1-9. No.
When you're 1-9, you don't get to have a pool party.
You need to. Clearly, there's a lot going on. You need to try to process this and enjoy something.
No, yeah, you need to be in the gym.
No, you got to practice and do your job.
You need to be shooting balls and hoops.
That don't make no sense to me. Like, clearly, I'm 1-9. I'm trash. But we got to work some stuff out. Me
in the
outside. So you want me at 11 o'clock a.m. 11 o'clock p.m.
in your bed?
You should be in bed.
You're in bed, yes.
Oh, my grandpa's. Shut up. Hey, guess what, Paige? Go to sleep, little kid. If I was DeJanae, I'd slap her over the head, rookie.
And that's crazy. Go to sleep, little kid, when she's trying to give y'all the tools to be successful.
It's not tools to be successful. It's just, we playing around. We're being fun. Shut up. Like, it's funny, but it's not that serious. Come on.
Okay, cool.
It's not like I'm not taking it seriously.
Okay. Look,
so now
and Enrique play really, really hard.
So now let me.
I didn't say they don't play hard. I didn't say they don't play hard.
So now my question: do you feel this way still if they record don't improve and they stay like this, and you from what we witnessed and this information coming out, and they record stays trash? Would that be evidence of like, hey, obviously?
And Desnae was my favorite character last year. Was my favorite player last year.
I'm not with that because they both Enrique averaging 15 points a game and DeJanae averaging 12 points a game. You got other people on here 3, 5. I can't go there. Not with them two. Maybe somebody.
I didn't say they're not playing hard. I said they're not working as hard as they should be.
And I don't agree with that, especially based off the little information that we know about what they do. But especially those two, I think they work really, really hard. They're really putting into a lot with the game.
And I'm looking at these score boxes. Last game, they got beat 13 points. Game before that, that's almost look like about 20-something points. Game before that, another double digit. So y'all just getting beat. Y'all getting blown out.
But also, what Deontay pointed out, I'm not looking at them two. I'm looking at that organization. I'm looking at the coach.
And that's also
I'm looking at the coaching staff.
That's a culture.
Yeah,
the culture speaks to
the coach, the
leaders
the coach
coming down.
Like, hey, y'all need to go to bed.
I'm not. I guess I understand, but I'm thinking of not that menial, but yeah, I think it's a bigger indication, like you said, the culture, the staff trying to figure it out. Even with Paige, you have to navigate how we work as a team. Like how we who's running the point, who's how we passing the ball, all this stuff.
Well, I'm gonna
It's
tell
a
you
lot
what.
of people who are
When,
trying to figure it out.
when you're a player like Paige, you first pick. I'm gonna tell you who the organization gonna side with.
They go south every time.
They're gonna sign with Paige, and at this point, it would what Paige say go,
But
and
that's
that's
not
that's the
nah,
bottom
that
line.
can't nah, because
That's
you
that's the
have
bottom line.
Enrique on the team,
That's fine. That's all. That's
MVP,
cool. hmm That's cool. That's
Dejanay,
defensive player of the year
most
last
defense,
year for sure,
yeah.
for sure, for sure. But when your franchise is, hey, this is my player, and they use their number one pick in draft Page, that's who they're going to go to the team around. And they brung in
Ooh,
Enrique and Dejanay to help Page be successful.
to
And right
help
now,
Paige be successful.
they're on the team. Yes. What do you bring in players? Yes.
Oh
Yes.
look, I get on the wings.wnba.com and I see the header. Guess what I see? June 27th, Paige and Caitlin, presented by Albert. Yeah, yeah, the organization's putting their love around her. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I see what this is.
No,
Yeah,
it's she's a first round pick. Not because that's what I'm saying. She's a first round pick. And she's a great basketball player.
Mhm. I'm with you. I agree.
are you saying she
Are you
shouldn't
saying
be
because she's
the
Caucasian?
No, I'm saying that the rookie don't come run everything. We're not working all around the rookie. This
That's
is
how
a
that
team
works.
sport.
so this
That's how that
happened
works.
forever since forever. When you're
Since
the number
any
one
every
no,
when you're
no.
the top
You're
pick,
thinking about rookie. Not rookie, number one pick. There's a
number one
difference.
pick.
Give me some more examples of current WNBA teams or NBA teams that have got the number one pick or some rookie and they have centered, they shaped it, they catering to them.
Candace Parker.
The
Uh,
Spurs.
um,
I
you
can't
got
hear when everybody talk at once.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, but okay. You're right.
And Greece.
But they don't cater to her.
The team don't?
They don't center everything around her. They don't.
Oh, oh.
Who they send it around?
They don't know. Something they don't know. Now, she is a huge player on the team, but I wish it centered around her more. But it don't do that. They trying to be, everybody have fun. Let's get our flow. I wish it was. Angel running the point. She moving the ball. She
She just
passing
had a
here.
triple double. She just had a triple double.
She get
She
triple
run the
doubles.
point.
I understand that. I'm saying the team doesn't center around her on the court, and
The
you know
organization is
that.
though.
But
The organization is though.
they don't do that either. They don't do that either. If they did, that Spoon will still be there.
Even the Sparks when Brink was here, it was and then Rakia emerged. Rakia emerged, but Brink was the centerfold
For 2 weeks. I don't think it got. I didn't think it got there.
because she got injured, sir.
No, I get that, but I'm saying we can't paint that picture because it didn't develop like that. Like, I can't take those 2 weeks and they centered it around her. I can't. I can't do that. We
She
didn't
was
get
number
enough
two
time.
pick.
My question, are you talking about the on-court play, or are you talking about the way the franchise views them? Because that's two, it's similar, but it's two different things.
I'm thinking first on court play.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Primary, and then even how the organization, when you say rally around them. And I get you got people have faces to their teams and stuff like that. And there's more. I know, I understand what y'all talking about, but I'm thinking of right now or even recent. It don't really seem like that's happening. At least not in the W. For some teams, maybe. But I'm trying to think of some other examples where, because even with Paige, it don't feel like it's wild that they were centering the whole team and the gameplay around her. She's amazing, but that's not the. Even with the wings and the players that they got, I thought it would be a more like a team ball. Like, everybody got their
It's
role.
it's team ball, but they bring in the fifth player of the year, right? Pay's going to score the buckets. Carrington's going to guard the best player. They got a big. They got somebody like coming off the bench to score. That team is set up to where Page is the speed. is the head of the spear, and everybody else supports the head of the spear.
But they're getting 17, 15 points per game. I can't just say Paige get the points.
Well,
They're
Paige
getting
just got
points
back
too.
also. Paige just got back also. And she
Okay.
scored how many points last night?
I'm not you can
30,
go
30
I'm
plus.
I'm not going down there with you. I'm
30
not.
plus.
Uh,
She got the shots, buddy.
okay.
Hey, when the ball got to go in the hole, hey,
Get the ball onto buckets.
But they had 15 and 12 points
She
averaging.
has 32.
That was one night. That's
That's
not
because
her
she came back.
average every
Because she
night.
come back. Because she came back.
I understand that, but you can't take that as the end all be all. Like that's her average.
We
She's
will
making the points. They've been making points too.
we will revisit this conversation in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, because it's time. Let's talk. Let's talk. I wanted to get. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just go. Javon, can you give me a 5 minute thoughts on where we at WWE? We just had what Money in the Bank.
Money Bank, Money Bank was good. WWE's in a good place. Um, if you care, this week really showed the power of the fans. If you don't know, short rundown, they released Wrestler R Truth because of the fan backlash and because of the backstage backlash. WWE was forced to bring him back, which is almost unprecedented. It's literally never happened. Like, especially never that quickly. Whereas, like, there, of course, people have to let them come back, but for somebody to be like, "Oh, they about to be released," and then, oh, literally next week we see them back in the ring, that's never happened. And so, to me, it shows the power of the person who's purchasing the tickets, and it shows that the people up top are listening, which is the most important thing, because the people in the audience going to be voicing how they feel all day. And if the people on the floor are not listening, I mean, people up top are not listening, then you're just gonna get a bad product. So I'm glad that the people up top are listening. So that's
Thank you, thank you. That's good. That's good. Shout out to R Truth. Shout out to everybody. It looks like even I'm not totally tapped in, but I'm more than I'm normally am. It look like it's in a good place though. Look like the sport, the league, not the league, but the entertainment conglomerate, TKO and friends. Look like they in good shape. I see old man Cena making his rounds. I kind of get it now too because I'm still amazed about the schedule and them going to each town and every week, like Raw and SmackDown and all that stuff. But I'm like, because I thought he was done at WrestleMania. I thought like last hurrah, God bless. But I'm like, oh,
mm,
he's also going to all these cities where people are coming to see him, like a
yeah,
tour. Like I'm
yeah.
like,
It's
oh,
a
I
it's
get
the
it.
farewell tour. Like, this is gonna be. I got X amount of days left, and then I'm done.
Yeah, I was like, because at WrestleMania, I was like, great, we done did that. Shout out to him. Thanks for everything you did. I'm like, oh, you still fighting? You still up doing stuff? Looking at
Hey, but that age is showing. That
oh,
age is
you look, even his moves,
the wear and tear is there, and we see it.
it's like a robot, like ding ding ding,
It
ding
is.
ding
I was
ding,
like, ooh.
ding ding ding.
Hey, you gotta
Um,
respect it. He had the league on
hey,
his back for a long time. So hey, give it to him.
I respect it because, and I'm gonna do more deep diving. But with him, like I was watching old clips, and I'm like, bro, like he been 20 plus years at this point, and I'm thinking about him and LeBron, where it's just like, yo, y'all done did some things, y'all got some time in, like y'all been through some things, we done seen some things with y'all.
But also, he gotta know when it's time to go.
And you gotta know what
You
time
gotta
to
know when it's
Little
time to
Wayne,
go.
Little Wayne.
It all comes back. You
It all
gotta know when it's
goes
time to go.
back. You gotta know. Um, okay, we're gonna go to trailer talk right now. We'll do a fire round. We're coming to the end. This has been a great pod already. We're gonna close off about what are we interested to see, what's coming out, just even what we watching, what we want to watch, what we didn't watch. I'll tell you this before we even trailer talk. I haven't watched it since it came out on digital, but I'm still on the sinner's high. All right. I'm still looking at all the clips. I'm still talking about it. I'm still fiending for it. That is to me the bar just in general right now with movies, but I'm still up there with Sinners. Um, let's go to Superman. Superman is coming out. Let me get a date for you while we talk. Now I will say, this latest trailer to me is the strongest trailer. It really shows it's a lot of action going on around in the city. You'll see some heroes, you see some villains. I'm still not feeling in the feel it. I'm not feeling the bulk of it, but I'm feeling it more than Fantastic Four. But this last trailer to me was really good. Like I think the action pieces are going to really come out good. I saw in the trailer like even some of the flying stuff. I'm like, okay, I like this. The close up camera and stuff like that. Now I will say the CG when he's flying. Like he's at one part, he's like, "Look at me," and he flies up in the air. That head is, it's a little discombobulated.
It's a little wobbly.
Yeah, it's just a little, and I've seen some parts where it's just a little DC wobble, just. But I will say this is the strongest trailer. I still don't think I'm going the first week. I think I'm gonna go the second week. But I did like this trailer more than the others. Deontay, what do you think of the trailer?
I like the Superman trailer, and that's something for me because I don't like Superman movies, Superman character in general. I
Yeah.
think he need to stay animated. But this one is that's the first time I was like, I'm not gonna see it first week either, but I was more accepting of the way they portrayed Superman in this film, especially with the clip of the interview scene in the
Mhm.
trailer. It made me look like he wasn't just so this lovey-dovey save the world that I've always known. He's more of a like, I'm gonna sit down and talk to y'all, but I'm still gonna do my own thing. Like y'all told me not to say to people, but I say to people because they're about to die. Like, and y'all can't really do nothing about it.
What you gonna do about it?
What do y'all like? Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for that. I've seen the characters and the other characters that they're introduced. So it's not just Superman; it's a bunch of other characters also in the film. So
That's true.
I'm looking. I want to see it. I ain't gonna tell. I just want to see it. Yeah. I just want to see it. I'm gonna say I'm looking forward to it, but if it comes to streaming soon, I won't be mad. You know, I wouldn't
About a
be
good
upset.
bootleg.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Jerron, what you think of it?
Um, I I like the second trailer, the one of the newer trailer more, except for the one part that I did not care for. I think it's like a scene where like he punches the bad guy and the teeth like hit the screen, and I was just like,
Kind of
what is
cool.
It's
what
giving
a
me when I see that, and there's parts of it, it feels like Black Adam, or it feel like we seen like it's weird,
like, it just
wonky.
camp like it was like what is,
The
and
Flash,
maybe that's the whole James Gunn because that felt very James Gunny. That whole like
yeah,
the scene where like so already you can tell this is a very different Superman. Like it's gonna be a little bit lighter. It's gonna be a little bit more fun, a little bit more whimsically, whatever. So I'm same thing as D. I'm not a big Superman guy. I'll be looking. I'm gonna do a kick count in the movie. I'm gonna be seeing Superman kick anybody, and we're going.
Is that
So
a thing?
yeah. We do need that from you because you are pretty consistent on that, and I'll be trying to find parts where he kick, and it's really rare. It
No.
is,
oh,
Why would
if
Superman kick
ever.
anybody?
Superman don't kick. That's my.
Why would he kick? Why would he kick?
If
Because you are a fighter.
fighting,
I have lasers coming out of my eyes. I have lasers coming out of my eyes. I'm not kicking anybody.
It's in your utility belt. Use it.
Yeah, these lasers.
you got muscles in your legs too. One of the
Not playing
most
with this man.
powerful
I don't do leg
creatures.
day. Guns.
Yeah, I am excited. So we are getting a new Green Lantern in this.
Yes.
We're getting. I'm not feeling Lex at all. I'm not feeling Lex
Yeah, that's a fly.
whatsoever.
Why they do that?
I'm not.
Why? Is he Lex Luthor? He's not even physically imposing. He just
Yeah, it's like somebody cosplaying on like Halloween, like or just going to a Comic Con. Lex Luthor. Like it's not like a good play on Lex Luthor. I don't know.
I don't believe it.
Um, what else? We supposed to be Rick Flag singer. Rick Flag's dad is gonna be in it. Hawk Girl is in it. Mr. Terrific is in it. Um,
And he got lines. So he's gonna be talking.
they got him talking now. I ain't gonna give it up so much. I gotta see the movie first because That whole nigga's out, so I ain't playing
Yeah,
around.
dog. Yeah, on
Crypto,
crypto,
I like crypto the most out of anything. Crypto sold me like at that first trailer. I like this little dog right here. The little
But
dog
even
is
with that
cool.
last trailer, like, oh, Crypto gonna be like, he gonna be actively fighting. It's like even then, I'm saying like so much of the show, like, oh, that's a James Gunn. Like I can see James like, yo, Crypto gonna be in the movie,
Facts, bad.
and he gonna be a major people. Crypto gonna say the movie. Crypto gonna be a key. I'm telling you, I'm predicting right now, somewhere in this movie, Crypto is gonna be a life saving implement of this movie.
Yeah, facts. Like, oh, all hope is lost. Then crypto comes in. Like, oh wow, jeez.
Whatever the little MacGuffin is, Crypto, he don't found it. He bring it. Superman.
Yeah, it's. I'm thinking about their teeth again. Now I'm on Twitter looking at some clips and just gifs and stuff. There's parts where this action, and I think the action looks good for the record, but there's parts of it where it feels cartoony or
I'm telling you, you got to
like
think it's going to be very Guardians of the Galaxy. It's going to
well,
be very Guardians of the Galaxy.
when he flew off and told the people to look at him, it reminded me of when Neo first flew. He did the
yeah.
little. I was like, this is the Matrix.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, I feel that too. I'll say I'm looking forward to the movie. I'm not going first week. I'm gonna give it a chance. I really hope that DC can pull it out, figure out some way. In this movie, couple details. There's no Justice League yet. Now I do kind of feel like that to me, where it's like more like Justice League the show, which is I love the Justice League show. And he's been Superman for 3 years at this point. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go to Ironheart. Ironheart comes out in a couple weeks. The 3 episode premiere. When do it come out?
But
June
they give us 3
24th.
episodes.
3 episodes, and it's a 6 episode series.
Oh, that tell me
They trying to
everything
get
I
out
need
of
to
the
know
way.
right there. That tell me
Get
everything I
out
need
of
to
the
know.
way.
No, don't do that.
That tell me everything I
That
need
just
to
tell
know.
me that they don't care about black people.
They don't
That's
care
all
about
that
this show
tells
at
me.
all.
At
That
all.
tell me
Okay.
everything.
I don't want to, and I'm not here to
And
do it.
why they keep on tagging Ryan Coogler with everything with Black person?
Because they gotta.
They
I
got
They
to.
mean,
say, hey, black character, Ryan Coogler, come do this now.
Literally, oh, come on, crying. Thanks. So thanks a lot.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised they put from the guy who made Sinners. They gonna put it next.
Now that's where it got me more upset because if I was Marvel, I would have been milking Sinners right now from the guy who made Sinners and Black Panther and Sinners and
And
Sinners and
also,
Sinners.
I know Fidel's been talking about this series a lot in the group, but today is the first day I found out that it was a series, not a movie.
That's because you hate black people. That's why.
I thought it was a movie, not a series, which
Well,
which would have been better.
I'm not arguing. Yeah, it would have been better
So,
as a
and then
movie.
I said, oh, it's a Disney Plus series. Okay,
And now,
okay.
and which I think this trailer is really great. It got me more hyped for it. I was already hyped.
It's like a
Um,
lot going on though.
it is, and that's what I think because people are
Yeah,
still, being racist and sexist, but now some people are coming around because they see some magic involved. It's
The
like, ooh,
WandaVision.
yeah, yeah, those heads. I'm like, bro, like, come on, y'all. Like, don't just hold my girl out. Like, okay, just give us magic. Or where Wanda? Or where Agatha? Like, come on, it's a lot more than that. Like, go, please. But I'm excited for the series 3 episode premiere. Now I don't know if it's 3 episodes in
it
once a week.
says
I hope so.
yeah, rolling out 3 episodes with another 3 episodes to follow. Wow.
And that's it. So it's 2 weeks. I'm gonna have to just do a dedicated roast soapbox because I just
I'm
That
reading
is
it. It says premieres
crazy.
the 24th of Disney Plus, rolling out 3 episodes at once, 6 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern, with another 3 episodes to follow. It is a
and
6 episode limited series wrapping up the MCU Phase 5.
So, it's gonna be interesting to see. Like,
2 weeks. They said, here, niggas.
take our show. Take our little show.
They take a
Take our
little
little
girly
show.
little show, take it and go.
Get out of here.
crazy. And the thing is, The show has been complete. Like the production has been done for like 2 years at this point. Like they finished like late 2023, early 2024, and it's just been on the shelf waiting. And so you do all that and then you just dump it like take it like Echo. And Echo turned out to be really good and a lot more people liked it than they thought. And they just like, oh, holding it up. That's
But even with that, I feel like to me that now sounds like, oh, how much of this is gonna be dated?
And I feel like they're setting up to fail.
I agree. And that's kind of I didn't say it earlier, but it kind of reminded me of the Lil Wayne album. Cause I feel like it was like it sounded like a lot like that too. Like some of this stuff, you've had this stuff for a year, 2 years.
And you
So
just not giving it to us.
yeah.
Unless the show not gonna make sense if we didn't see some of the content that happened since then. But have they cared about it before? I don't think so.
I'm gonna say wishful thinking because I don't
The
think
only the
they.
only hope we can have is the show is amazing.
I think it's going to be amazing. I just don't think the executives care. I don't think
That's what I'm
they.
saying. But if the show, like I said, if the show is unequivocally amazing, now it can't. When I say amazing, it can't be like it can't be good. It got to be amazing. Like undoubtedly, even people you try to hate on it, unless you see the straight out racism, like there's nothing you bad about the show. Cause like we can like a lot of these shows, they're okay, but they're not great. Like Go was okay, it was better in some parts, but like it was like an amazing show to me.
To me,
They are releasing
You thought
them.
Echo was amazing?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now I
For
didn't think
me,
Moon Knight was amazing. I like Moon Knight, but it wasn't amazing. I get what you're saying.
but I'm saying especially those shows where you can already see they're trying to throw this away.
Yeah,
So they're
yeah.
already trying to throw this away. If the show itself is not amazing or the fan base is not ultimately like praising it or coming out for it, then they're just gonna continue to throw it away and wipe it on the brush.
They they are releasing those last three episodes.
Weekly, okay.
Yeah.
So not as much of a hoe that we thought, but
You get a
still,
month.
It's,
You get a
it's,
month. You get
it's
from you
still
get
a hoe.
you get the
It's still a hoe.
summertime.
3 episodes,
It's,
You
it's
get
just
the
still a
summer.
hoe.
I-
It's still a hoe.
still a
The
hoe,
last episode gonna air on July 15th.
still a hoe.
Still a hoe.
I'm I'm excited for it. I'm glad Riri is coming outside. Anthony Ramos is in it.
How long are these episodes? Do you know? Are they 30
Let
minutes
me
or
see
they
if
an
I can
hour?
try to get the right
Yeah.
time.
For that to be
Yeah, that's
played.
what I like to see. Tech guy. Beep boop, beep boop.
Because to me, that's a big thing too. Like, because you tell me 6 episodes and they're 30-minute episodes, that's a movie. You literally could just get me a movie. If you talk,
You could have,
like,
and you're right. You could have get a
It's an
movie,
hour.
even if
It's
it
an
was on
hour.
Disney
okay, like,
Plus. Okay, that's good. I'm like, even if it's on Disney Plus, I would take a Ironheart Disney Plus movie. I'm fine with that, but don't hoe her out.
Nah, they're gonna make a movie. It gotta go to the screen. It can't. They can't just because cause to me that like that's holding somebody out. Putting
Let
a
me.
movie straight to the streaming is crazy.
No, I love that. More people will watch
No,
it.
not this character. You better try this with somebody else.
I,
yeah, yeah.
I get what you're
You know how many
saying.
think pieces there would be if they was like, oh, the Ironheart movie is going
It's
straight
coming
to Disney
straight
Plus.
to
Oh,
hey, killing. They might
it might
Marvel
let
lose
see
so much
people
money.
be at Disney
Not
World.
they're like this. What's going on here? Can I speak to somebody?
Why? Just don't make it then. Just don't even bother. Make your Agathas, make all your
Listen,
Captain US agents. I don't care. Thunderbolts twins. I don't care. Just don't make it if you're gonna be playing with us. Like
last episode. How about the last episode? She gonna join the new Avengers. That's gonna be the last episode, and then she gonna be in Avengers too.
man,
Hey,
That's
hey, do something. Do so. Set it up for it to go somewhere. Because
some
that's my
the set
thing.
to
Set
go
it
in.
up for
It
this.
looked like they about to put her in the trash. That's crazy.
it looked like they about to hoe her out. Like, oh, we want all this tech stuff, but also here's some magic, and we gonna like kind of like how they do Shuri and Wakanda in general. Tech, tech, tech. Yay, thank you. Give us the answers. Figure out our problems. Thank you. Which is
Yeah.
annoying. Um, we're going to watch it. We're going to support. Shout out to Riri, Ironheart, all of them. Shout out, y'all. We support you.
You know what? For me, I'm gonna stretch it out. I'm gonna watch the first episode. Then I'm gonna wait a week to watch the second episode.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
I ain't doing that.
you my Captain America.
I'm watching the content as it comes out.
Yeah,
Okay,
me anytime I'm watching
especially if
all
it's
of it.
good. I can't. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't got the willpower. If it's good,
Last
I'm gonna let
question.
it roll.
If it's better than Daredevil Born Again, will people tell the truth?
If it's better than it, yeah, sure. Are you assuming it's gonna be better than already? Are you
No,
picking a target? Like,
no, I'm just asking because it's like Deadpool and Wolverine. Daredevil wasn't the best. It's good, it's really good, but it's not the best. It has some problems, some big
I
problems.
finished it actually. I finished
But
it.
I don't think people are. That's what I'm saying. It just people be honest. Everybody's not always honest about Daredevil, but I just wonder, and I'm high hopes if it is better than Daredevil because it's already been shot, didn't go through reshoots and all that stuff like Daredevil did. If it is, will people even say it is? If it is,
think the people. I think the people who like it are gonna like it. I think if it's good, like you said, the people who are on the fence are gonna move over. And if you're just racist, you're racist.
yeah, no, that well said. This is gonna be the last movie we're gonna talk about because it's getting up there. My my adrenaline is weighing down.
The boy fading slowly.
I use it good. It's been working, but
Mhm.
Faye, look at that yawn.
Whew.
Um, Fan Four Stick, Fantastic Four is coming. They recently released a new trailer, and I tell you, this kind of had the opposite effect of me than the other trailers. So Ironheart Superman trailer kind of got me a little bit more excited for the films. Fantastic Four really didn't budge me too much.
I don't like the actors.
Me either.
You don't like Pedro Pascal?
I don't like the actors for these characters.
I
I
agree.
like I like him as an actor, but in this movie,
He's
none of
playing it
them.
really straight. Like that's the thing. Like I keep saying, they didn't have no charisma, and even with not liking the actors, with him, he is playing super straight, super down the line. Like he ain't even cooking. Like, and which is
It feels like
trash.
they just read lines. They just
They ain't got no pizzazz, no sparkle.
I think to me, I think this is. I'm trying to think about the other iterations of like the characters because I think the first one they went for like a slightly more goofy read at times. Like the first read, he was kind of goofy. Like you seen they had a whole little him dancing floor scene. He was a little
Yeah,
bit more goofy. He just seemed a little like he was smart clearly, but he was a little bit more sporadic off the cuff.
yeah,
And then the second one in the second Fantastic Four movie, he seemed just like almost like a Zuckerberg type, where it's like
yeah.
like he don't talk to nobody. He just be in that lab. like, and so this, I guess, they're trying to go for like maybe the family man. And I'm thinking about the time period too. Like, hey, this is a Reed Richardson in the '80s, whatever, family man. So I'm just like, they're trying to go for that kind of stoicism of that time period.
Yeah, yeah, and we gotta watch the movie. And I see what you're saying, but I'm just not. They're not selling me. Because even down to the thing, I love the actor who's playing him. He's in The Bear. He's been in several things. He was in Iron Fist too. He's been in a couple of things. He's a good actor.
Mhm.
Now, I will say the barrier for him is that CGI because it ain't working for me. But
Mhm.
even him, it's not like a you have no personality. It's not even like the past thing. He was grumpy, difficult as he is, but
Yeah.
and we talked about it before. The chemistry. I'm not feeling any chemistry. That first movie had chemistry. Even the bad second movie, which I like, it's in my hate watch with right next to Suicide Squad. Like even they had more chemistry than this team now. Like even the writing, like yeah, it was a horrible, horrible movie, but their stuff wasn't like the worst stuff in the movie. It was just some weird choices that they
There's a lot of
made.
weird choices in the movie.
It's a lot of weird choices that they made. But think about that thing. I connected with that thing really good, and he could have got more love in there.
Yeah. And this is gonna be one of them things like you really just gotta see how the finished product. I think like you said, I think it's one of those situations where like it's not really gonna come together and it's not gonna connect until you can see all of it. Because we I think we've seen so many different versions of it. So there's like you got old versions playing in your mind, you
True.
got expectations of what you want it to be. I think that's a part of it too. But I think also I think that the setting it in a time period thing, I think for me that's a little weird to me. Like you could have just had like modern day. But like I said, I trust Pedro Pascal. From what I've seen, I've never seen him play a role, and I was like, he didn't do great in that role. So even if like maybe it don't translate to the in the trailer, but maybe when you see it
Yeah.
actually the movie, it translates. Because
No,
there's
I
certain
like him as
scenes
an
like
actor.
yeah, because even like the scene like the part was like it's just him. Like the scene where like you see like he's stressed out, he's like on the board, and there's like that shot where like you can see like he's writing on the board. It's like you like they pan to his face, like, oh, this is a guy who's like he's trying to figure it out and he don't like you know what I'm saying? So I think in when you actually watch the movie, I think s- some of those missing pieces might fall in.
I'm with you. You're right. We gotta give it a chance. Two things though. It didn't help me when I watched this trailer, and then after a clip of him in Game of Thrones came up, and I watched that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy so he did things. I felt stuff. It's so
So
good.
he's
It's so good. I'm like, man, so that didn't help. Um,
say the name.
I'm like, man, this got really good. Then I got caught up watching all the Dorn stuff and the Sand Snakes. Oh man. Oh, now you talk about Game of Thrones trying to find spin-offs and content. Just call it Dorn. Call it the Sand Snakes. Call it Ari. I don't care. You got the stuff there. But them Sand Snakes, them Dorn, oh man, they killed their own uncle. Okay. And cousin. Okay, sorry. We ain't on Game of Thrones talk. Um, yeah, with Fantastic Four, the other thing, that Silver Surfer, why does the CG look worse in 2025 than it did in '08 or even 1995? Like T2, Terminator 2, that CG looks on point. Even the first Silver Surfer looks on point. But this looks like, well, hey, visual effects artists, get to work, figure it out. We don't care. It looks standard, like they run it through the same machine they run everything. I don't know. And if you watch the movie, it probably looked better. This is all trailer stuff. But even then, I'm like, you don't even look like T2 or even the other Silver Surfer. Then I got caught up watching old clips, and you're right. I'm thinking of old stuff. Old stuff is really affecting me. Now I do think I wish they would have set even the trailer. I know they want to leave stuff to like imagination or wait to watch the movie, but I do think they could have set up the time period a little better. Like, hey, we're in 1960s. We have just the Fantastic Four. There's no other people. Or they doing a little bit of that, but I think they could have make that more clear for people to connect with.
Mhm.
Because outside looking in, it look old school, but then you'd be like, is this the future or what is this? Like, when is this? Where is this? Because I think it's in a different universe too.
It's
But
multiverse.
I wish they could just set it up like Earth 50, like just straight up say Earth 50, no heroes exist except them. They are the heroes. That could have been in the trailer.
I feel like that's a cheat code, so they ain't gotta incorporate nobody else in the movie.
I agree. Because I
They're
agree
like, oh
with
yeah,
you,
they
cheat
by
code.
itself.
I do feel like this is Marvel's fever dream come true. Like, oh, we got the Fantastic Four now. We can make a movie. Let's go all out. Let's do it. Let's get these people, make it all nice. Let's give you all these ads in front of your other movies and the popcorn buckets and all that stuff. I feel like Marvel's just like, yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like they're not going to eat as much popcorn as they think. I don't think so.
But we got less than a month. I think, well, yeah, less than a month. Come out.
July 25th.
Yeah,
It's gonna sell.
a little bit over a month. So we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it go. Hopefully it's good. And that's the bigger thing. let it be a good movie. Like even take notes from the Thunderbolts. Just make a good film. Let's not get stale. Let's not have no plot holes. Let's not, just all this other stuff.
Hey,
Make
turn
a
it. Make sure that brightness is turned up.
as the light go out.
I
Make
said,
sure that
what?
brightness.
Yeah.
You ain't. Have you seen the Thunderbolts yet?
Yeah, I seen it.
Did you the movie feel dark to you?
No, I did. I know what you're talking about. I
No,
know what you're talking
it
about.
was like what?
But that's how I feel
Dark.
about DC movies too, though. I feel like DC movies like that too.
Like why it's so dark? Like
Why is it so dark? I got a short in my light and it don't want to come back on.
I do like it's like it give you like a little eerie vibe though.
It get
Like
like a little menacing, like
you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to bring the pain.
It's dark
Mhm.
fetish. If you ever want to do like when you get like serious content, you go all dark. Just to,
I do keep my stuff in dark mode, so it might be a little,
hey,
you know.
hey, it's the dark mode pie.
Ooh, dark
Ooh.
mode. Shh, shh, shh. Hey, um, this has been great. This has been better than expected. I didn't fall asleep. Everybody was tapped in and tuned in. Everybody sounded great. My two brothers look amazing. Y'all are beautiful. Thank you so much. I love you all. Can y'all got any last words for the people?
I got one
Deontay. Oh,
recommendation.
sorry. Yeah, please, Tori.
If you haven't seen it yet, go watch that Travis doc, the Astroworld doc, and not even so much like it really just show you like it really was like it show you like the corrupt. I was just like how cutting corners cost lives, and it's like it's little stuff. Where it's like, oh, this is small, but like if you got enough small stuff, people are gonna die, and that's literally what it showed in the doc. So it is not even like so much to say like, oh, this is Travis' fault, but this is really like this is a Live Nation issue that should have been taken care of way before. Like, just give you like a small part of it. Like in the very beginning, there was like people were lining up at 10 o'clock to go to the show on day one. By 10:30, they had lost control of the gates. So already, this before the show don't start till 1. So you telling me at 10:30, y'all lost control of the gates? So now we got an unknown amount of people just flooding into the concert. Right then, somebody should have been contacted and said, hey, we have an issue. But nobody was contacted. So just that alone could have saved so many lives. But no, somebody dropped the ball. And then they gave like a little stat where it was like Live Nation is literally the number one concert like promoter or whatever the phrasing of in the world, like whether big or small, Live Nation does everybody shows. So that got me on like a little Google tangent. I was like, so what's the alternate? And I was like, when you start looking around, it's no real alternates. Like everybody runs through Live Nation, from Beyonce to Cole to the small art, like the smaller venues. Everybody is running through Live Nation and Ticketmaster. So to me, it really needs to be an industry. The one thing I really see for all this is like we need to do an industry overhaul where it's like, hey, as artists need to go, hey, I'm not dealing with Live Nation no more. But that means I gotta use some of my own money, I gotta use some of my own budget, I gotta figure out alternate ways, I gotta make my own website. I'm not using Ticketmaster no more because the Ticketmaster feed is doing crazy. Like as the artist, you can't just be like, oh, how can I get a bag? It need to be how can I also take care of my customer? That was my biggest takeaway from that.
Well said. Thanks, man. Yeah, I gotta watch it. I didn't watch it yet, but you talking about cutting corners. Part of the same series is that well, I think no, it's not the same series, but they about to release the other Netflix about to release their documentary on the submarine, on the billionaire submarine that went. I know Max has one that I'm gonna watch, but you talking about cutting corners. That man, we'll talk about it later.
Mm.
Because they got in that sub with that man. It was like, okay, yeah. Like, what?
With a PlayStation controller.
A PlayStation controller. Wow. Deontay, any last words for the people?
Uh, yeah, I would urge everybody to really learn ChatGPT and leveraging your lives daily. Budgeting, where there's just BSing, where there's just you need somebody to talk to. Great tool to use. Get you organized, wealth of information. like while Javon was just talking about Live Nation, I asked them if they own all the venues, and they do. They own all the venues. They
Confirmed.
own 100. They own 150 venues, and the ones that like they don't own, they are contracted via lease agreements. So they have a monopoly. They globally own or control 138 venues.
That's crazy.
The
Is
deed control has sparked the antitrust scrutiny from the Department of Justice. Oh, they about to get some lawsuits. So I'm just gonna close that. But yeah, ChatGPT is your friend. It's not your enemy. Use it.
So you on the ChatGPT train?
I've been a Plus member since 2000 and maybe like 19, 20.
So when me and
15.
Fidel was expressing our souls, we was telling how we feed the machine.
Exactly.
You ain't add to the content.
Hold it up.
I didn't give him my chats. No, I didn't. But I did say I am a subscribed member of ChatGPT.
We want to see the
So what are some of
chats.
the things? What are some of the things you use it for, sir?
Yeah, come on.
Um,
Come on.
so
Come
And
on.
don't just give us
lately,
the work stuff. Don't give us just the
Nah,
work
yeah,
stuff.
because we both gave real stuff.
lately I used it for I gave it my
I don't have herpes, by the
money I
way.
make and my credit report, and it said
Uh,
this is what you need to do to get what you need to get. I
I
did
didn't do
that.
that.
It's great.
man,
I do it for.
boo.
I mean, I don't ask them because I don't ask them no like I don't know the stuff that y'all asking for. I don't do that.
That's what. Hey, I'm trying to take over the
It's
world. Where is the
curiosity.
best? I'm trying to take over
Yeah,
the world. What is the best location I need to start from? That's what I'm entering into the chat.
yeah. And then, but that sparked my brain. So used like that, I was like, oh, I could ask a hypothetical. I was asking
I
it
do
real.
simulations
I
all the
need you to.
time.
I need you to help me with this. I was. I
I,
even said like plan my trip to here. Like I
what?
use it for betting props sometimes. Where I used to. Uh,
Not betting props.
yeah, like if I say, hey, this team is playing this team, who do I need to do my player props with? It'd
Nah,
be like,
it's a problem.
See, you know, see, I'm just trying to have fun. I'm trying to see
Facts.
if there's a battle royale
no, I'm
between
trying
the
to get to it.
Pokemon Digimon who winning. Give me the details, give me the facts. That's what I'm
Nah,
using it
After
for.
I saw yours, I definitely asked it to give me a rundown of all the series, all the changes, new Pokemon. I was like, explain these new Pokemon from this region. I did do
speaking of new
that.
Pokemon, I ain't watched the new Pokemon season.
Oh
What, a
yeah.
new dude, the new guy?
Yeah, the new dude. Yeah, I'm
Malcolm likes that. He watches it.
keeping it too. Like I'm waiting for Coco to evolve. He ain't evolving.
Oh, that boy, he in
Everybody
it
else in
for real.
evolved
That
except
boy in it
for
for
except
real.
for Coco. Like I done asked Chat, what episode did Frey Coco evolve at?
That's
So
funny.
67. That's he evolved.
That's funny. I hope you didn't
They supposed to be
skip.
coming out with a new Pokemon game. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah, I'll be buying
Um,
on the Switch when it come out. But
I want to end. I'm gonna end on a deep sad note, and then I'm end on a deep good note. All right. I really and I need to take more time to be diligent on the pod, just raising these things or even have a dedicated episode. But I really pray that people are taking care of themselves. It is wild outside. Nazi president is arresting senators. He is sending in National Guard. He's doing XYZ. And it's just not even him. It's a lot. People are not stable. Some people aren't grounded. Some people can't handle the pressure and they snapping. So I really ask people to just stay grounded, lean on lean on your family, lean on your connections. Take one day at a time. I kind of been going in and out of COVID mode, like, hunker down in my cave. But then I'm also like, it's outside. We gotta be here for each other, even calling, checking in with individuals. So I really want to say people just take your time, pray, lean on your circle, go outside, get some fresh air. If you need some more emotional support, talk to your friends. Get a cat like me. He really helps. He's annoying, but he helps. But yeah, it's a trying time. I know that. And people fight the good fight. Keep fighting. do what you got to do. If you can't do anything, find somewhere to get involved. That might be going to a protest, that might be going to a meeting, that might be writing a Facebook post, it might be doing a number of things, but try to do something to try to just help your brother, help your neighbor, but also help your community for the whole. Um, and the other note, I just want to end that Kendrick Lamar is in Toronto right now and he just performed Not Like Us. And I'll just play you what the crowd said after he played it. Okay. Can I hear what they're
Yeah.
asking for?
And I
No,
say,
I
One more time. One more time. One more time in Toronto. So, to all the big owls, all the big boys, just know, put some respect on my boy's name. All right. Album of the year, album of the decade, one of the greatest albums of all time. I hear some chatter, some chatty patties that, oh, Drake got a bomb. Drake got a bomb. He better get a life, okay? He better get a lawyer. He better be getting a number of things, all right? Because the boys out here in Toronto, in his city. So shout out to Kendrick Lamar, shout out to SZA, shout out to DJ Mustard, shout out to Dodie Six, shout out to Chike, shout out to Rory and Maul, shout out to Joe Budden, shout out to Melissa Ford, shout out to the Breakfast Club, shout out to her, shout out to who else? Who else is out there? Shout out to Sway. All right. Shout out to all the people. Shout out to A Marie.
Wale.
Okay, see, there you go. Okay.
wait,
Ali. I was
wait,
like, Ali.
was that what was
Ali
asking?
again?
What's up?
No, because that's what called like
Shout out to
I
Casanet.
called him. Yeah, shout out Castanet.
Oh, yeah. Shout
The,
out to
stre-
Casanat, who's
the
invading.
streamers.
Yeah, the streamers invading people's privacy. Shout out to
You can't
Drewski.
invade somebody's privacy when you jump into their stream.
Shout out to B Simone. Shout out to Pretty V. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Shout out to Stevie Wonder. Shout out to Kirk Franklin. Shout out to everybody
Shout
that
out
was
to
at
Taraji
Beast
P. Henson
Wars.
for starring in that movie Straw Fire movie.
Shout out to Tyler Perry. Shout out to everybody. Shout out Brooke Patrice. Let's see.
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor. Shout out to her. Terrell, I see you.
Cardi
Mama,
B with an
daddy.
album. Cardi B draw that album. I see you outside, fresh and fine. Draw that album, girl.
Oh, you definitely get out now. She outside with a new nigga. She's not dropping no music. She
No,
got a
Drop that
whole new
single
nigga.
release.
I just saw on
Drop that
Twitter she
single
about to go
release.
rant. She's ranting on her about Atlantic Records. Like they lower her from a priority down to not a priority.
Tell her to come
Yes,
sign to
yes.
DRW
I'm
Records.
lowering your priority status, man.
But the
She can
thing
come sign to
is,
my record label and I'll put
it's
her mouth.
sad because I did the same thing to her 2 weeks ago. I was just like, Cardi, I gotta I gotta take care of myself. I gotta put myself first,
Yeah,
Cardi.
man.
I gotta put myself first. Like I love you, but I can't keep looking out the window for you. I can't.
Shout out to Will Smith for the Pretty Girls.
Yeah, shout out to
Come out.
Will. I hope he's still
Okay,
married.
what's it?
Not gonna
Outside.
lie, I seen that video and I seen the song and it kind of reminded me of like it was a little cringy. I hope he is still married too. I was
I
like,
hope
wait,
he's still married though.
you know what I'm saying? I was like,
Because I saw Jada on the podcast and she was like, well, we weren't together at the time of the slap. And I'm like, I mean, I'm not surprised. But then I see this pretty girl thing. I'm like, I hope you're still
I was like,
married.
Will,
I
don't
hope,
scandal.
Or
Don't
maybe
get
they
no
just,
scandal.
they got an open, fluid,
You know, we
fluidity.
don't
I don't
listen.
think they. I think they're
And
gonna divorce. And I don't want it, but I wouldn't be
open
surprised.
fluidity lands you in jail.
But it got you in that entanglement. Got you looking crazy.
Lands you in jail.
And hey, you play around too much, like
You-
Will. And I'm not even. I ain't putting nothing past nobody because I know they get down or whatever. Y'all better be careful. Play
That's what I'm
around if you
saying.
want
He
to.
already talked some pretty girls. Okay,
Okay.
pretty girls.
You right with Diddy.
Right there with the boy. And we ain't even talk about that. We ain't even getting that's a whole nother thing. Cause that boy right
The can of
there,
worms.
man, locked up. But they trying to let both of y'all boys out now. They said somebody
Both
trying to
y'all
kill
boys
you
out.
in jail.
Who you
I ain't,
talking
got, I
about?
got no boys. I ain't got no boys.
I ain't got no boys in jail.
Y'all
I
put
got none of my
money
people in
on
jail.
his books and y'all listen to him
I
to
don't
this
got-
day.
I don't got no. Cheesecake gonna get played. Cheesecake gonna get played.
Robert Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, darling, you know your boy. You know your boy. When last time you
No,
played
my
12
boy.
play?
The Chris Brown one?
No. Robert
Okay, hold
Kelly.
on.
Songs on 12 play.
Oh, that's telling right there though. That's telling.
Yeah.
I was like, he had to make a song called that. He had to.
Yeah. He was
And I
R&B,
think
yeah.
Trey Songz on that song too. Trace
Yes.
niggas
He's on that song too.
just can't get right. Can't get right. Pray for Chris. Like I said, he gonna get his too though. But pray for him.
He ain't do nothing. Chris ain't on tour right now, sold out show.
I believe every word what he accused of though. Busting a
Like he was
nigga
to
head
hit
with a
somebody else.
bottle and beating
What he
him.
do to me? What he do to me?
Hey, but the thing is, I get it.
What
That's
he
why
do
I'm
to
like,
me?
it's different than you hitting a woman, but it's also different. Like, crime is crime. Like, you also are, that's violent. Like, I don't encourage that. I don't want that. But it's also
Niggas get
different.
beat up
Like,
every
I'm
day.
still playing the songs. But
Niggas get beat up every day, B.
if he
But
go to
at some
jail, I ain't
point,
crying. I
at
ain't
some
crying.
point,
I would.
hey, you gotta stop hitting folks. You 30 plus, you shouldn't be
They
fighting
hit
no
me
more.
first. He hit me first.
Oh, you gotta grow up. He hit me first.
That's what you have security for, sir.
And you're
And
Chris
and
Brown.
and it's his security. He's getting charged for his security's actions. If security hit him over the head with a bottle, not me. Of course they're gonna sue me. I'm Chris
No,
Brown.
that's not what they said. It didn't say
Exactly.
security. It
Thank
said
you.
Chris Brown.
Thank you.
Exactly.
It
Thank
didn't
you,
Chris
say Chris
Brown.
Brown.
Carfax.
It said Chris Brown was
Christopher.
like,
Because that's a
All
different
I know
case. That's a
is
different fee that I gotta pay if the
all I know is I
security
got
did.
tickets to go see him when he come here. So
Well, I'm glad you fully disclosing that. I'm glad you are.
I'm going there. I'm going to be at the concert.
No matter
you
who
let
he
me
hit.
know. You let me know how
No
good he
matter
is.
no matter who
No.
he hit.
No matter
Wow.
who he is.
Wow.
Boy,
Wow.
hey, I can't
Wow.
stand on the.
I
He
can't.
said no
And,
No
matter
matter
who.
who
and
he
you know
hit.
what? This has been for the
If he
NBA
not
No,
in
hold
jail,
podcast.
if he not in jail, if he not convicted, I'm gonna be at the concert.
No matter who he hits. This has
well,
been the Fidel Manuel podcast. Just know that the views expressed by guests are not solely the views of the production of the podcast. I just want to thank my brothers for being here. Like I said, we're running this on every 2 weeks, so I will see you in 2 weeks. Soon. There's gonna be a summer cruise show. I got to get more people around the horn. Got to get Ashley in here. Got to get my cousin Kevin in here. Got to get Brooke back. So we're gonna try to make our rounds to get more people on here. But stay with us, the DCObrand.com. Like I said, the playlists are updated. They're out. If you go to the website right now, the countdown to NoHo Fayetteville State Homecoming 2025 is on. It's funny because it starts October 5th through the 12th. And so today's the 12th. We got a couple months away. So get prepared because you know me. We only gonna talk about it more. We only gonna talk about it more. Hey Bronco, you proud? You ready for homecoming?
I've
Yeah.
got. I'm gonna give me a jacket.
Yeah, you gotta do the Bronco.
Is that what it is for real?
Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah.
I ain't never seen nobody do that.
I'm telling you right now,
I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm telling you.
that's what we
Hey, do
do.
it right now. Hey, do it right. Hey, do it right now. Hey,
Attitude
do it.
check.
Do it with him. Do it with him.
Come on.
He said, Bronco. Oh no.
You gotta make the noise.
Whoa.
Too much going on.
You got a buck.
Whoa.
You got a buck now.
Oh, you got a
No,
book.
fine. I ain't doing no
Mama, what's
bucking. I ain't
up?
doing no bucking.
Bucky. Buck. Hey, hey. But yeah, thanks for being here. Y'all like, subscribe, do all things, share this. If you hear my voice, I see y'all doing on other people's podcasts. Like it, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. All right. God bless. Good night. Wait, I gotta hit stop.